First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I concur with the statements of the verifying team of investigators this morning. The shooting was isolated, and they felt like the shooting situation.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Knox.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulate.
It's warranted in this case, Your Honor. I think we should send Mr. Gay home to live out the rest of his life. I don't think society has to worry about Mr. Gay ever committing another crime of any kind.
The defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
To throw on third down. Knox able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First down, Jaguars.
It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Knox. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So here are the
easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw on second down, Walden. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
This is one of those terribly tragic cases in which a young life was snuffed out, and apparently a young life which was fairly productive in the field of arts and entertainment. Under the circumstances, it seems to be agreed by everybody.
It's bullshit ass thing. It's just bullshit. Our guy had a chance to pick it off, but they wouldn't let him pick it off, but this guy picks it up. This fucking piece of shit.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play. You want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And that'll be incomplete.
Take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback sacked.
Points win.
It's just piece of garbage. The season's over. We won't be playing this shit no more. Our guy's standing right there. He won't pay no watch. I bet the 74 picked it up. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. A guy that's fucking downfield comes back. Oh, look at this bullshit there. There it is. This fucking guy is way over here. Oh, shit. Let me pick it up. Come on, man. Stop it. This fucking game is raggedy as fuck. I can't stand this piece of shit.
2 and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
They had to make him catch it.
And let his quarterback get hit.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
You and Coach Hobson can have this raggedy piece of shit.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there,
more league. That's it. It's a wrap.
Drive keeps moving.
Just fucking did my shit in fucking BC2. So, Green sent that shit over to Coach Hobson to be the commissioner over there.
And he'll get this
Once season 1 and 3's over with, I'm out.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to
Like a light.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Walden. And that's going to be
there it
incomplete. The coverage too good there.
See in the mic, sure.
3 and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch.
And here it is. They make him come back for the Saints. So they make him come back for the ball. He keeps running forward. It's a fucking first down. And we gonna make him come back. You know, that's not the route. That's not the route. That's not the route. He's supposed to be running this way, but we gonna make him come back for the ball so the guy can tackle and short the first down. This piece of shit. And then he's not even gonna catch it.
Maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Fuck this game.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to put him back deep here with his first punt. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it's sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was
This is
looking
what I'm
for.
talking about. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. How many times did they pick this ball off? Now, this motherfucker just look at this. This hits this motherfucker in the hands, but he can't catch it. Come on, let's stop. Stop. But wait a minute. But this motherfucker here can fucking reach. This motherfucker here can just fucking look. There you go. You can run over here and pick. Come on, stop this bullshit. Fucking raggedy piece of shit.
Third down.
They'll probably get the first down. They want him to fuck get the first down. Shit.
Operating from the gun. Knox. This is intercepted.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked.
Picked off at the 15. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up.
Out after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 12 Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun on third down. Logan. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The team is focused in at a different intensity in terms of, and I think that's what Golden State's here. And I disagree with that. I just think that.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
That's what's really happening to them. They're older. That's why I said, if you go back and look at the finals. Who's the guys who helped them win? It was Wiggins and Poole. Those guys are here now, and they are. But I'm saying, that's why I said it's got to be up to those young guys, Kuminga, Moody, Poole, and Wiseman. Because I think, as much as I love Clay, he's slipping. Same thing with Draymond. They're not the same. In the finals, you could see they're not the same guys they was 2 or 3 years ago. So when I watched the Warriors play, I says, oh man, Father Time is knocking on the door on a couple of those guys. These guys have won 4 championships. Just like playing 2 or 3 extra seasons, and they're past 30. You factor in Clay, who's had 2 major surgeries. I think you saw tonight, he's like, this young boy's kicking my ass. Ain't nothing I can do about it. There was a time when Klay Thompson was the best two-way guard in the NBA. And he's not the same guy. And that's because of injuries. Now, is he done? No, I don't think he's done. I think he's slowing down and is catching up with. That's why he's frustrated. I think the same thing with Draymond. I think he's slowing down. You saw in the finals, because his game is really dictated.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Jaguars 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Talking about the Klay Thompson ejection.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. They run. Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Browns 7, Jaguars 3.
On second down now. It's Robinson. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. The Jaguars on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer. But I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
There'll be 37 yards there on the The Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. He knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Let me tell you something about strategy. Put your jock strap on, and you play me like a man. That's strategy. All that stuff.
Off play action. Walden into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone.
This game is fucking rackety, man.
Basketball, not basket strategy. Play ball. What you get, man?
Look at this bullshit. I mean, come on. I mean, so the fucking receiver gonna automatically go into the fucking defense mode. This game fucking stinks, man. God damn, this game stinks. Oh yeah, see where they always go put him where the guy's gonna break open. He always magically goes to the spot where the guy gonna be open. I guarantee you that's not the fucking play. I guarantee you it's not the fucking defense. Well, it's fucking piece of shit. This game stinks.
Another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
On first and 10.
This fucking day's over with this shit. I can't wait to fucking put this shit away forever.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
From the gun, Knox. He's gonna
look, there it is. See, here's another bullshit part of this game. So here's another bullshit part of this game. Let's wait till he catches the fucking ball. Right, here we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna have him keep his back turned because that's what they make their guys. He's gonna sit. Let's let him catch the ball. Then we're gonna make this fucking piece of shit. This game fucking stinks.
30 to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. operating from the gun. Knox, the open man here, Renfro. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 4-yard line.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. For 23 yards on the play.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Walden. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they'll get this down to the 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact.
He's got to repair his relationship with DeMar DeRozan. Yes, he does. You don't have a great relationship with your best player.
Look at this. This motherfucker's back's turned. He turns right with him. Come on, man. His momentum didn't even take him. Come on. This is bullshit. This fucking shit stinks. Look at this. Both of them turned the same fucking time. Oh, yeah. I said, I'm turning right with him. My momentum will take me out the way. I'm going to turn right with him and then be there to do this fucking piece of shit.
Coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be broken.
And here we go. And here once again, how they stop him right at the 1-yard line. This fucking shit is garbage. This motherfucker got full momentum. And look at this. This guy, he's fucking 1 foot from the fucking end zone. Oh, this one guy hits him. Oh, yeah, and then this guy is going to stop him from going in the end zone. Come on, man. And this guy at 13 is not even going to try to block him. He's not going to try to block. He's going to come on, stop this. This game fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. God damn, it's horrible. All this to make them stop him. They're going to probably make him run from the outside and stop him like they usually do. It's fucking oh, I'm shocked.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Able to Punch it in on third down makes it easier.
I'm playing this season. I'm out like a light.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about coach. You ain't got to worry about me being around. After this season, you can go fucking do your superpowers. You get a chance to knock in on superpowers too.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
To throw again.
Oh, there it is. There's that. That's the infamous guy jumps the route every time.
Was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. You know, last week I remember asking you what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason. Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Knox. That one complete. He finds Shark. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Knox. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the three-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
We have to apologize to. I want to apologize to the women of San Antonio.
To throw on third down. Walden. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about some applause?
It's the same old bullshit. They make it. See what they made him do. See, they made him run to this guy. This route, he's supposed to be here. They make him run here so the linebacker can pick him up. This fucking piece of shit. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit. So they make this guy come, and he's ready. Come on, man. He's supposed to be running the other way behind him. Fucking piece of shit.
For the defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at about the
that motherfucker didn't raise his fucking. Did he raise his hand? Did you see him raise his hand? Fucking piece of shit. I cannot wait till this season's over. This is it. We got 2 more. Did this motherfucker raise his hand? He didn't even raise his hand. Look. He didn't even raise his fucking hand. So if we'd hit his ass, then we'd have got a penalty. Sure, he would raise his hand for fair catch. Come on, man. Fucking piece of shit. This fucking shit is raggedy in the motherfucker. He raised it. If we'd hit him, they'd call a penalty on him.
Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into
something. Oh, yeah, you see how Young covered him? He had him covered all the way across, but then he stopped.
At the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Jacksonville.
Back to throw. Knox on the slant. This is Chark. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
From the gun, Knox. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What's the deal, dog?
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed
make him jump off sides.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't have to make contract up.
Oh, I'm shocked. I thought they made him catch it.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this one incomplete. Not too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well. Allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Off the play fake. Walden. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Walden. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. Fighting his way through contact. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. That's caught.
This guy's going to knock a fucking tight end
That's impressive to me because
that's what they do.
They still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, it stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this 3rd quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the 2nd half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the 3rd quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Tucker. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Jaguars on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get in the completion. It's 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down. It's Stevenson down to the 25.
The ball carried by number 30.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Then I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Tucker. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They run for it with Mixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now we see Bryant yet to pop up. Still down following that play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
You know there's only a 30-minute show, right? And Jones could be a disrespect.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about it.
I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 2 They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will that sits in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rain in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's got a 1st down or more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
2nd and 13. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
You have a game with a lot of contact. Tensions are going to run pretty high. He's going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
He'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game. That time a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns were able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the bootleg. Tucker. For Kidder here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Off play action. Tucker completes it to Dixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Off the play fake. Tucker steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at about the 21 or 22. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Tucker. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Tucker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
The pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On play action, they'll throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
Well, this likely a must-have. Third and goal.
From the 4-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
To get started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. So the big thing was holding people down, holding down their...
Well, there this is coming. I can use my imagination. Yeah, you make, Jack, come on like a little boy. Remember how we used to do? Yeah. Make the shot. Oh, him in the head.